say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Oh yeah, take you like a pill. Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take.
Alright, welcome guys to round 10 of NACE. We here have Aquinas versus Brescia. Both teams within the top 10. Same score, 6 wins, 3 losses. But Aquinas being the higher seed as they have taken more game wins than Brescia. And that is going to be a high shot from Stocks, bouncing down on in.
Who's that? Is that FJ in goal? Yeah, he's just sitting back waiting for it, but let's see, he tries to jump up for it, but when it goes off the crossbar like that, you can't predict it.
Yeah, FJ definitely looking for the read of that being top shelf, not expecting it to get barred down and in. Well, actually not barred down and in, but barred down and then bouncing in from the ground. And now Sam with a pass out to
There's
Stocks.
nobody back. Sam's gonna go after it. He's gonna get the goal.
And that is just a good counter attack from AQ, as you have seen them play multiple times. AQ loving to get the early lead on this, and you know, just when they do that, they really set the pace of this game, and then it really does tend to seem like it shakes up the opponents a bit. It's very hard for these other teams facing Aquinas to start answering back from goals.
Yeah, and it drops in front of the goal. Aquinas didn't have anybody there, though. So as Benzing was saying a minute ago, at the beginning of Stocks with a goal! I can't even get the analysis in. Aquinas just peppering the goal. Stocks with another one.
No room to talk, high-scoring game, not even a minute in. Usually at this level of play, you get 3 goals a game.
So, again, as I was saying, last round of NACE Rocket League. So that means, next week, we'll be going into the playoffs. And the Coach Hangry, the Rocket League coach for Aquinas, said that if Aquinas wins this match, they'll virtually be guaranteed a top 5 seeding, which they would absolutely want going into playoffs, since it will be single elimination.
Right, and not only that, the fact that it's still first year Aquinas definitely proving themselves. May not be in CRL, but doing this well in NACE is just absolutely outstanding. Stocks playing this in the corner, having to have Cade bail him out, but FJ pushing it back out, looking for a counterattack, but Stocks has to be up quick.
Brescia really hasn't had any offensive pressure this game. They've got it into the zone a couple times, but I don't think they've had a single shot yet. Aquinas just keeps sending it back and getting their own shots.
Right, exactly. Aquinas definitely are the ones in control of this game completely. They are getting the counterattacks when they need to. They're making the clears without any hesitation, without any pushback from Brescia at all. Brescia does have 2 demos within this game alone, but it has not opened up any opportunities for them whatsoever. But Mip here, bouncing or bumping Cade out of the way, choosing not to follow up on it in the corner, looking for a 3rd demo actually.
So we're to Stocks now. He'll head it against the ground and go off the sidewalk. Floats in the zone, but Cap's there.
Yeah, Stocks not enough boost to really follow it or dribble it, and let's see how the reasoning was that Cap? C-Cap?
Stocks with a shot.
Yeah,
Over to Cade.
Cap rolling it out to Mip. Mip not making the connection on that midfield pass there. Now Stocks looking to hit it top corner, but great save there.
Stocks gets a good demo on Mip there. Samson's going to keep it in the zone.
No boost, but it is close enough for him to get a second touch on, but Cap pushing that away, and now Cade following it up. The ball's going to roll straight down, and Stocks reads that. He sees it hitting the top of that curve and rolling down.
That happened to Aquinas the other day when they were, I don't remember the opponent off the top of my head, but they had a goal, I think, to take the lead. It rolled right off that curve. And as Benzing said that day, when it rolls off that curve, it is very hard for the opponent to stop it.
Right, you have to be in and out. You have to be basically squishy muffins. You have to do an in and out save in stocks. You love seeing stocks play. Oh my goodness. Nice read off the corner. Just excellent aerial control. Veering to the left, not even losing sight of that ball. Just incredible.
I don't think Brescia expected that to happen. If not, have seen stocks coming because their goalie left the goal and just left it wide open.
Cap with a good clear off the backboard, but Stocks with
Yes.
a little bit of the whiff, and Cap's going to shoot that wide. Cade was there for the save anyway. Now FJ putting it wide as well. It's played into the corner for Stocks to push this out.
Samson can't find it. It's going to roll slowly, and then they're going to find the goal.
That's going to be the clock started for Brescia. This does open up the door for them to have the potential comeback, but they're going to have to make some quick work.
Line us up to 5-1 here on the kickoff. Yep, but Sam's there.
Rolls in favor of Aquinas, and now Myth looking for the doink, doesn't quite put it on target. Cap is going to meet this on the corner, drop it down, but Myth with the pre-jump just completely sets himself wrong-footed for this pass.
Yeah, he was way out in front for that. He had no chance of getting it. Sam now with a shot off the back wall. Stocks coming in.
Stop! That is so top right!
Oh my, the tap off the crossbar.
Oh my gosh, that is perfect placement!
Oh, there is nothing you can do to stop that. Stocks is on fire. I think I saw after the last goal he had 4. He has 5 of the 6 goals now. We'll have to check at the end to make sure, but Stocks popping off in game 1.
Definitely, Stocks is always putting in the work here, and it is just an incredible game 1 already. I really hope that it's going to be a complete sweep and we get 2 more games of this. FJ popping it up off the corner, looking to read on it himself. Stocks uncharacteristically missing there.
Samson gets the clear out now, and Cade gonna shoot it off the back wall. Stocks
Stocks,
coming up.
can you do it? No, FJ knocks it away.
And the Aquinas, if they can get 1 more goal, you know what that means.
That is a big, big country right there.
Oh. Cade just perfect into the low right corner.
And any farther right, I think that guy who was pre-flipping trying to save actually would have got it. So putting it near post there was actually very smart placement for Cade. He didn't have too much opportunity to shoot anywhere else on the net other than higher.
We'll see if the score stays the way it does, but Aquinas is going to easily take game 1.
Sam knocking it back into the midfield, getting a second touch, dropping it down to Corey, dropping it down to Stocks, but it's a little bit wide there. Now Cap is playing it out at the corner. The game is over at this point. It is overkill, but Aquinas loves getting 0-second goals. Let's see if they can do it here one more time, and they cannot. But that is definitely a GG to Aquinas. Great, great first game.
Yeah, Stocks are with 5 goals and an assist of his own, 7 total shots. Aquinas putting the ball in the net 14 times.
Deadly and accurate guy. Brescia definitely having to think about what they need to change to start playing against AQ. They already have 1 game down against them. They've kind of learned their play style. I don't know if Brescia needs to play faster, more aggressive, more passes, or what, because right now, as we saw in game 1, that was just a complete domination from AQ. They looked almost
Samson with the double tap!
Oh my
He
gosh!
gets it! Oh my gosh!
That is just absolutely
Admit
amazing.
in the chat, nice shot. That's all you can say to that. Because Sam, the gorgeous double tap.
That angle was
Oh my.
so disgustingly tight. Oh my gosh.
Off the kickoff, 6 seconds in, Sam. Oh my gosh, I can't get over that.
Cade playing at midfield for
Sam with another
Sam
goal!
Get it.
The guys in the other room are freaking out right now. Sam now, it's his turn to pop off.
Yeah, Cade being so smart, knowing Sam is coming up midfield. Their comms are probably absolutely on fire right now. They just know exactly where each other are. They are playing off each other's strength. Definitely setting the pace for game 2 here as well. That's
There's a
gonna
goal
be
of
an
Stocks.
insane pre-flip save from Stocks. Man, AQ just on fire, on point. This is the best I have seen them play, especially against a team that is rated within the top 10 for NACE as well.
And if Aquinas can keep this up, this is exactly what they need going into NACE playoffs next week. They need a hot win like this.
Myth looking to dribble within 3v3 standard. Very hard to do, but he was left with a one-on-one situation there. That's going to be a little bit wide. And now Sam coming up. Cade is going to take it midfield, pass it off the wall, probably to himself if he had the boost. Instead, Sam and Stocks pushing back.
Now Mitt, but K's there to meet it. Stocks is going to go after it.
Stocks playing it out for Sam. Sam's just going to have to play it back to the wall to avoid any shot from FJ here.
Towards the Stocks now. Backflips, half flips into it.
Now Mitt getting a good contest there, a good challenge, but too far backfield on his recovery to keep playing on the ball.
Cade with the 50-50 keeps it in. Sam's going up for the shot, flips it off the back wall.
Is
Cade's
anyone
coming
gonna be
in.
There? Cade's gonna be there, and he's gonna
Ooh.
play it right into FJ.
But Stocks coming up for the
is
rebound.
up, and Cap
Yeah.
incredibly off the wall gets the save there.
Great defensive set from Brescia right there, and they finally get it out. Stocks now, but Cap's there to meet it. It's in the corner.
Did not have much time. Cap playing quick. Sam has to backflip into this. Cade kind of doing something funky on the post there, but thankfully it does not result in a goal.
It's up in the corner. Stocks now keeps it there.
Stocks get bullied and bumped. FJ just playing it up, but instead he's actually just setting Sam up for another double tap. Doesn't quite get it, but incredibly close. FJ getting bumped off the wall. Ball is now back in AQ's possession. That is an excellent pass to Cade, but it is high and it is going to play it up, and hopefully Stocks goes up for this. Not enough boost, it looked like. That was great passing play, great team chemistry right there.
Linus is getting the shot they need, but so far they're not going in, besides from those first two. Stocks now, he's going to win it. Mip's going to clear it out, though.
Stocks needs to pick up his mid boost, rotate back in, play off Sam's pass here, hopefully. Does not quite connect on it, so FJ's going to be playing it out to the side, meeting Cade, leading Cade, and now Cap trying to press it off the backboard.
Stocks now is going to send it out. Going to go up after it. Sam's though, he's coming.
Yeah, Stocks took off a little bit too low from the wall there, so as you saw, Sam had to come in and bail him out for that, leaving Cade as the last man back here. But right now, thankfully, Sam and Stocks, both back right now. And again, you haven't seen Brescia on too much of the offensive push this game. It's really been a lot of AQ. It's been a lot of back and forth. It's been near close shots from AQ, and then Brescia just pushes the ball out, and then AQ just going in for another attempt.
Stocks now off the corner, off the front.
Sam dunking it midair. The Stocks played into the corner again. Looking for a great read, and that's going to leave the corner open for Cade!
A double tap off the corner, I believe. See, he sends it, yeah, he double taps it, pinches it over, and Cade's going to be there to put it in.
Just incredible. 3 goals down, completely unanswered by Brescia.
Sam's now going to go for the shot!
Sam! Oh my gosh.
FJ, but he taps it out front. Stocks is going to come and he's going to get the goal!
Dang. That's just another kickoff goal into Aquinas' favor. Stocks coming in, cleaning up Sam's almost sick and dirty shot.
FJ did a good attempt at stopping it, but he just couldn't clear back out. Stocks comes in and easily cleans it up. Sam now is going to float up.
Sam playing it off the ceiling. They're definitely feeling comfortable right now with a 4-0 lead to go and take these think these tactics to go off the ceiling probably in game 3. Like, with a few more seconds, yeah, Sam twisting around. I was just about to say you might see some, like, attempted freestyling here. And that's going to be an almost shot for Stocks. Very fast ball, very, very hard to read.
Stocks does a good job of keeping it in. Oh, he fakes him out!
Dribbling
With
it.
a flick. Oh, but FJ comes in for it.
FJ is with his 3rd save of the game right now.
Yeah, despite the 4 goals that Aquinas has, Brescia's done a great job on defense this game, but unfortunately they just haven't had any offensive pressure. They've stopped a ton of Aquinas shots, but no shots of their own. And Aquinas is going to take advantage, and they're going to win this game too.
And that is game 2 to Aquinas. The series right now, currently 2-0 Aquinas.
Yeah, and again, you can see Brescia with only 2 shots of their own this game again. They had 2 shots last game as well.
But they definitely had a numerous amount of saves. 9 saves off of the, quick math, 16 shots that Aquinas has put on. They were definitely sweating in defense. They did keep their defensive rotations up very well to not have let more goals go in. But Aquinas' offense is just incredibly deadly.
Game 3, Stocks goes up after it. Taps it, but FJ's going to be there. He's going to go in front of the goal. And Mip coming in for the shot.
Mip with the potential, if he had more boost, to have Brescia be the one to start the game off with a goal. FJ looking for a challenge, but incredibly won by Cade there. And Stocks playing it a little bit too high, coming in way, way, way too hot there. Sam having to take a challenge not in his favor. FJ puts it wide, but Stocks with the clear.
Stocks, good job keeping it in. Sam goes up for the shot now.
And it's going to be wide again, and FJ now playing it up and out for Stocks. Pops it up for Cade. Cade looking for the dunk, doesn't quite get there.
Yeah, now he's going to send that to Mip, but Cade's there to meet it. It's up at midfield, he's going after it.
Cade with a soft shot, lofts it up for Sam. Sam has to do some funky maneuvering here to put it on target.
In the corner, Cap can't find it. Stocks now out in front. He can't find it. FJ, ooh, dangerous tap, but he gets it out.
They're just playing a very dangerous game here. Maybe just tempting Brescia, saying like, hey, we've scored this so many times before, we're just going to run the clock a bit. We don't want to watch any more replays. We just want this game to be done.
Now. Sam was there to hit it.
Having to take a 50 here. Cap's being told he's got time, so he's playing with that. Definitely taking his time here, but doesn't have the boost. Trying to potentially put it under Cade there, maybe a mind game dribble. But Cade probably reading that he had 0. Oh my gosh! That was, I would have loved to see that.
But now Aquinas, nobody back. And FJ is going to sneak in at the last second, and he's going to find it.
And that is it. Brescia being the one to start off this game with a goal just about 2 minutes in now.
Aquinas, they can't get complacent here. They got to get into it. They got to find a goal. They cannot let Brescia get any momentum going.
Cade's going to read this off the sidewall, get his second touch on that, but it's popped out. Too far off the wall for Stocks. Someone has to turn around quick, or Stocks would have had to dunk that.
Sam keeps it in, Nips there. He's going to tap it to the sidewall. Stocks coming up.
He's going
Float
to
it
play it
up.
off.
Sam coming up with a
Sam,
shot.
Sam with a good read, but just a little bit wide. It looked like it just hit the post. And now Myth flicking it right over. That is now 2 goals uncontested by Brescia. They've definitely seemed to figure something out about Aquinas' play style here.
Aquinas seems to be getting a little too aggressive. They didn't have anybody back in time. Stocks, he was there, but somebody else back who might be able to stop that.
Right, and it's not like Aquinas hasn't had the opportunities to be scoring. All it is right now is just accuracy. Sam taking this to the sidewall, 20 boosts to work with. A really big boom of a pass out to Cade. Probably did not want that much power on it. Now Stocks looking to dribble one, looking to dunk the other, but it's going to be Sam up, trying to follow this, going to meet it on the ground here. Passes it off the back wall to Cade, playing it high. Are they going to get the save on this? It is Stocks dunking it in!
Oh my goodness. Cade comes in off the crossbar. FJ tries to tap it out, but Stocks hits it off of him and into the goal.
Yeah, insane. FJ definitely would have had the save there, but Stocks had to play it risky. Have the third man jump in on that just to secure the goal, where Brescia could have easily counterattacked and scored had Stocks missed that.
And with that goal, Aquinas cuts the lead in half now. Or the deficit, I should say. Sam now. In the corner. Cap going after it, but he flails out of the way. FJ.
FJ passing it down to Cap, just a little bit too low underneath him for that connection there. Stocks going up real high, using a lot of boost for this play. But he's going to drop it back mid. An excellent pass for Cade, and it's going to be a slow creeper, but not enough speed.
Sam's getting cleared out in front. Cap
Yeah.
couldn't find it.
Looking for
Nobody's
an
back.
insane angle.
Sam,
This is
gonna
gonna
put
be
this in.
Sam. And that is a tie now. They have equalized it with 1.5 minutes left. Incredible comeback from AQ.
Brescia got a little too aggressive there. Couldn't find anybody back. Sam taps it in. We're tied up with 1.5 minutes left.
On the kickoff here, it's going to go onto AQ's side, and Myth is going to be quick to follow this up. He's going to look for a dribble here now.
Cade now out front for
Passing it
Sam.
out mid. Incredible back pass, actually.
Stocks off the corner.
No
Out in
one's
front.
reaching it in the
FJ
air.
missed
No
the
one-
flip.
Yeah, no one was there. Well, they were there to contest it, but they had missed it. Very hard to read when your opponents are going to whip like that. Stocks putting it middle again, but demoed. Sam with too weak of a shot here.
We're under a minute now, still tied up in game 3. Aquinas looking for the sweep. Stocks with the shot.
A little bit of a double commit. Hopefully Stocks can get back, fill up his boost tank, and get back into the rotation here. Sam's going to play it high and fast, and FJ with an absolute boomer met by Stocks mid-air in the midfield.
Cade's going to clear it into the corner. Going to go out in front of the goal. Sam looking for it. Stocks.
Definitely wants time here. That's going to be his one touch, and he's going to rotate out. Now Cade hitting it high for mid. No one is going to risk going up for that. They know that would have been a tough angle, and he used a lot of boost for that. FJ getting a big clear down midfield to Mips. Cade needs to save this. They need to get it out of their half too. They do not want to be this far down within the time limit on their half.
See if we can get it. No, we won't. We'll go into overtime here in game 3. Aquinas needs 1 goal, and they can take the match. FJ going up after it. Stocks is going to hit it.
He's going to put it wide. Stocks definitely would have been there for the save had it been on target. And now Sam with a big boom out, met by Cap. Sam's going to get a second touch on this. Popped all the way up for Stocks to take a shot. Actually, to take a pass to Sam, but it's just off the corner.
Cade
Now
coming
Cade.
in now. It's off the corner. It's going to be out in front.
Oh,
Sam
FJ
couldn't find it.
FJ just shoving himself into the corner there, just trying to block the ball with all of his car.
Stocks keeping it in. Mip's going to go after it. Cade now. Above the goal. It's going to go off the back wall. Sam
Just a
little
little
too
bit
high.
Yeah, just too high for that. Cade needs to turn on this quick. He's got time. FJ is going to challenge him, push it out sideways now, and it's going to open the door for Cap to play here. He's going to
Yeah,
get
but the
a
good
big
flip, but Cade flies in. Makes the save. Keeps the game going. Sam, he's going to clear it out. Cade.
Cade can get this across to Stocks. Actually, Stocks is going to decide to go back. It's going to be Cade and Sam on this play here. Cade trying to go off the back wall. Sam with the back foot there, calling it off, has the half flip backwards. And now it kind of looks like everyone's panicking, and that is going to be an unfortunate goal in Brescia's side. Just everybody in the corner here, all 3 men. And an absolute boomer, 76 miles an hour. That is game 3 to Brescia. Scored 2 Aquinas, 1 for Brescia. You know, after the first 2 games, I was very highly confident that I was going to see a complete sweep from Aquinas. But it does seem like Brescia has figured out what Aquinas' play style is, as you saw there, FJ being the MVP for their team. FJ definitely putting in the work here.
Aquinas had 20 shots in that last game. I didn't look to see how many saves Brescia had, but clearly they had a good defensive game.
Oh, for sure. Even to have 20 shots, even if they are wide, a majority of those are getting saved, even if they weren't in. Sam playing it up high, still trying to go for these early game goals, borderline kickoff goals, but there's been a few more seconds on them. Good 50 by Stocks. It's going to be met by FJ. Now Sam having to play it upfield.
Gonna go off the corner towards Cade. He's gonna hit it back into the corner mid, coming off grip.
Brescia definitely on the offense here. Aquinas hasn't been getting the clears that they've been used to, and as I say that, they get it out now, but it's already back into Aquinas' half. Stocks having to go up. Great save by him off the hood of his car. Okay, he's got a lot of time here. It's a one-on-one situation.
With the shot!
Oh my gosh, what an excellent passing play!
Stocks with the accuracy this game. Cade passes it over. Stocks, one hit off the lower left corner and in.
There was no reaching that. Oh my gosh, and I am getting way too loud for this. But man, when you see a passing play that good, you gotta get hype.
Sam now. Gonna hit it off the back wall. Out for Cade.
Cade reading it. Is Stocks gonna be here to clean it up? No, he sees FJ and Mips up, but neither of them hit it. Sam trying to boom it down to the last man back, Cap.
Aquinas did exactly what they needed to with getting that first goal. They need to go ahead. That's what they did both those first two games. They ended up winning. But they let Brescia in game 3 take the first 2 goals, and they ended up losing in overtime.
Right, if you believe in coincidences, it's just every team that has scored the first goal has taken a game now. So hopefully this means Aquinas will be taking game 4 and the win over Brescia. We just got to keep our fingers crossed, and the boys got to play smart here. Play smart, play fast, play accurate. FJ booming it up. It's going to be almost straight down. Mips not getting the exact...
Nobody's back!
But it's going to be Cap putting it back left. I'm pretty sure they got a demo on Aquinas there. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
A demo and a huge bump on Cade.
Man.
Man, no, it wasn't that anyone wasn't back. It was just
Yeah.
that Brescia just bullied them.
Brescia ties it up 1-1 on the kickoff. Samson's gonna hit it, go up for it.
With
the
the
mind
game credit!
Oh my gosh! Sam!
You are disgusting!
You dirty dog! You didn't have to do it to him!
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
but he did it to him. He did him so dirty there.
Oh, the disrespect! Sam, immediately after the game tying goal from Brescia, puts him back up 2-1 on a disgusting mind game.
And what a huge pinch too. Is it going to get read by Sam Nah just a little bit too fast?
Oh, we apologize if we're destroying the mic. We notice that when we tend to get loud, it gets a little bit distorted, but
Yeah, and we got it far away from us this game.
yeah, we're trying to avoid that as much as possible, but Sam. Now Cade can't really find it. Sam's coming up after it, though. He's going to win the 50-50 off into the corner.
I mean, I've just never seen that from any of the AQ guys, pulling off a mind game on one and then popping it over a second defender, really showing his solo play skills here. That's going to be FJ with a shot wide, met by Sam, playing it out to the side. Now FJ, again, going to pass it down to Cap. Cap playing it way too high here. Sam getting the clear out to mid.
Sam, or Cade, my bad, going to keep it in. FJ off into the corner.
Definitely getting the touch he needed. That would have been an easy read for AQ here.
A little bit of double commit. Cade now is going to try to take advantage of that, and he puts it in!
Top shelf. Put that top shelf, forget it's there, that ball is going to get dusty.
Yeah, you can see that double commit there, and FJ is still falling as it comes down.
Man. Definitely game 4 in Aquinas' favor. Definitely looking like game 1 and 2. Game 3 definitely was a lot more evenly matched. But AQ,
Oh my
oh
gosh.
my gosh! You know what? Sam would have had that in, but I think it forced a save that didn't quite work out. Let's see.
Stocks.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Stocks with a great play to keep it in and give Sam the opportunity.
Yeah, it was both either Sam or Mips about to put that in.
Up above the goal. Cade now.
Cade, yeah, and like we've said, those rolling down goals are both hard to score, hard to save. You just never know what's going to happen with them. Thick 50, ball not moving anywhere.
Sam now off the corner. Cap gets it cleared out with Stocks.
Stocks looking to follow this!
Oh my gosh! Did FJ run out of boost there? I'm not sure what happened.
I'm not sure, but I am confident Stocks would have had the dunk on that. Yeah, well, no. FJ just taking off a little bit too far forward. Didn't jump up like at a 90-degree angle to get the save. Maybe a little bit of a misread there.
Cap can't find it. Mip can't find it either. Sam now with a clear off into the corner. Stays on the ground though, and FJ's able to get it. Stocks is gonna boom it downfield, but Cap's there.
Yeah, with a huge bang, looking for the double touch here. He's gonna put it.
Oh
my
Sam!
God. Sam with an incredible save. That would have for sure been in.
He clears it out now, but Cap again there to find it.
Yeah, Cap just driving it down center field. Stocks playing it up the wall, but Mips is gonna read that and meet it. Sam clearing it out. No one on the left side of the field, surprisingly. Giving Cade a lot of time, a lot of open space to continue the push down. He's going to pop it up, and let's see what happens here. Cap coming in.
Stocks. Taps it off the back wall. Either Mip or Cade are able to find that.
That's
Gonna
gonna
go
be
slightly wide.
but
Cade
that's
coming in with a shot. He's gonna find it.
Yeah, FJ just knew it was completely over there. He would have had to, like, start pre-reversing or really get a back foot. As soon as he knew he was turned around, that is just not a position you want to be in, because you do not expect Cade to shoot it in front of you where it's a lot easier to save, and by golly, he did not. Cade with a little bit of a love tap on the Sam there, trying to get to encourage him to put it upfield.
We'll see if in the last 10 seconds Aquinas can make the score the same as it was the first game. See if we can get 2 in one match, but it doesn't look like it.
And with that, they're going to kill the ball. That is GG's to Aquinas, top 5 seed in NACE. Absolutely incredible game.
Absolutely incredible. And we saw amazing plays from Aquinas there, but also we did notice in game 1 they had quite a few misses that fortunately Brescia wasn't able to take advantage of, but couple misses, couple miscues, especially there in game 3. I mean, they had the pressure, couldn't find the goal, but still.
Right, I am not entirely sure what was different from game 3 from the other ones. All the other ones, it was so Aquinas dominant. And you would have thought going into game 4, Brescia would have kept a little bit more momentum. The score wouldn't have been 6-1. I expected it to be a lot closer than that. Well, definitely GG's. Next week, we will be hitting up the NACE playoffs single elim bracket, so you better be rooting for the boys. They better be keeping this momentum going in. And not quite sure if we're going to have a player interview after this. If the stream ends, we don't got one. If you see the boys, we got one. So, let's find out.